Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. Thank you for tuning in. We had so much fun last night, did we not? Talking nostalgic, waxing nostalgic. I thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of continue that course. Like, I'm not saying that every night we'd do that, but yeah, it was good conversation. We were talking about old shows and old things that no longer exist. Come on. You got to admit that was fun. Well, you don't have to admit. I mean, if you don't want to admit, I'm not going to make you admit or anything like that. But, I'm just saying you should admit it. Hello, everyone. Good to see you virtually because I can't see you. That's not how it works here. So far, I think Stone Monkey Research has an appropriate emoji string. The feet feel like they've been electrified when I walk on Lego bricks. But I'm very happy to say, Stone Monkey Research, it did not happen yesterday. I did not walk on Lego bricks yesterday. No Lego brick walking. At all. At least, I don't know. It didn't happen. We didn't hit our goal. And, our goals. And we're good. Hey, the True Blue Panda. Good to see ya. Welcome. And American Chris Hansen, you as well. 86 Carrera. Stone Monkey Research. Gafleg. Is it Gafleg? I read it as Gafleg. Gafleg. Coda 120. Naturally dropping the barefoot Lego brick walks. Oh boy.
The Free Heathen is now hosting my stream with 6 viewers.
The Free Heathen waited. Okay, so shout out to the Free Heathen. And hello there, Subsector 3D. It is good to see you. She's all like, we need to change that. Oh, do we? Subsector 3D, do we? Thank you, the Free Heathen. I was able to watch your stream very briefly, and I noted on Twitter the Free Heathen had modeled like another truck, and I thought, I said, you should do more Star Wars vehicles. And he said, well, just let me know. And I'm like, so I've got to think of what I would love. See, in my head, I want like a series. I love that Play Action has a series, like the same scale, same design ethos of Star Wars figures. So what I'm saying is, like maybe Star Wars vehicles or Star Wars something that they feel like they're in the same series. I'm a big fan of that. So I guess I just have to think of the vehicles now, right? Is that what I need to do? And of course, as with the least amount of supports as possible. Good to see everybody. Welcome to the Play Shop. One and all, Darkest Nights. Hype indeed. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Fix 'em, dude. Good to see you. Pez Liz, you as well. Darth Gallum. Shout out to Darth Gallum. Although Liz, I was watching Loyal's stream earlier, and Liz said shout at. So here's a shout at Darth Gallum. Good shout out.
Some dude just resubscribed for 13 months.
Just checking there, Fix 'em, dude. Thank you. Fix 'em, dude is a tier 2 subscriber. So he gets special emotes. He gets to use the red lightsaber blade. Coda 120 loved the raid last night. That was, I believe it was Subsector 3D.
Silver Sunbeam cheered X100.
Thank you so much, Silver Sunbeam, for your support. And I really wanted to say I very, very, very much appreciate it. Very, very, very much appreciate it. Like, immensely.
Faceless cheered X100. Fix Some Dude has been here for 13 months. Someone tell him how to close this tab.
Yes, maybe. Wow, you guys are pushing along the hype train. Are ya? Okay, it seems like we started. Okay. Very nice. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. Uh-oh. Bryce is shouting at me. Thank you, Bryce. By the way, if I'm missing any chat or shout-outs, not intentional. I messaged...
Darth Gallum cheered X100.
Shout out to Darth Gallum if we missed it. Thank you, mods, if you're able to help with that. Chris Perillo! Hope you don't want to miss this phone call for you, Chris. If you do, I understand, because I know you're a busy man. Maybe it's just your scheme. Answer the phone on a live stream. Call for a very fine fellow.
Coda 120 just resubscribed for 13 months.
Funny, I had to read. Eat the mic. Oh my. 3, if he asks me, I have to do it. I have to eat the mic, especially in a hype train. Thank you, Coda120, for your endearing and enduring support. It's very appreciated. Incredibly appreciated. Subsector 3 is seemingly going to make sure that I walk on Lego bricks tonight. I'm kind of worried. I'm worried that with Subsector 3D's presence, that has now, I'm not saying it's been guaranteed, but, you know, it's ratcheted up a notch. We've gone up a notch. Kicking it up a notch. A baker's dozen of months. Indeed. 13. I guess it hasn't been as unlucky a number for me. Although, I guess for some it is. I don't know. Congratulations, Liz, having the lowest score. That's awesome. And thank you, the Midnight Smith, for... I bought the files to be printed in resin, and the Midnight Smith is printing them. Hopefully, he's able to do 2 or 3 of each one to send in transit in case one of them breaks, or all of them break. I'm just worried about how these resin prints will handle themselves in transit. I'm just a little concerned. Just a little concerned. Tonight, you'll get them shipped hopefully this weekend. No, oh, you got all of them? Like, I sent you like 9, and then plus the other ones that you'd sent that didn't make it. It's a lot. You're a moderator? What happened yesterday? We geeked out about old stuff. We waxed nostalgic about old stuff. We were at a level 2 hype train. Here's what I'm printing tonight. It is a chocolate Vader. Well, it's not really chocolate. Although you can 3D print chocolate. There is a 3D printer allowing you to print chocolate. Been wanting to redo it. This was the first Vader figurine that I printed. And I haven't, now that I believe I've perfected the process, I wanted to do it again. And I've got to send off a package to Future the Clown. Future the Clown has the auto shout-out thing, and I back-channeled with him, and he just needed a computer to run this script on, and I had an extra computer lying around. It's been lying around for years. I never really touch it, so I reset it and everything, and I'm going to be sending it off to him potentially over the next couple of days. I wanted to try to print a couple of things to put in his package. So I thought it'd be kind of nice, if I'm sending a package, send some of that stuff. So he's made a script that auto shouts out known streamers when they pop into chat. If they have damage, I have one more trick: blend with semi-flex resin. Oh, interesting. Okay, that might help. Chocolate would be yummy. It would, as long as it was vegan. Because that's my problem, is I can't eat the milk chocolate as they make it today. All right, we've got about a minute left to go at a level 2 hype train. 41% of the way through. Pretty good. Not bad. Top of the show. Hitting a level 2 hype train. If we hit level 3, I'll go grab Palpatine. Okay, maybe I do not have to worry about walking on Lego bricks. Maybe not. Subsector 3D. Trying to keep it alive. We're now at 69%. We passed 66% a minute ago. I do believe Subsector 3D hit her follower goal last night after our raid. She was going for, I think, 200 followers on her channel. So if you've not yet followed Subsector 3D, give her a follow. She's been gunning for it. And she's a fan of the same stuff that I'm going to say that. Fan of the same stuff. 3D printing, Star Trek, Star Wars. She's more Star Trek than Star Wars, but
Silver Sunbeam shared X100.
Nobody's perfect. Ha! Thank you, Silver Sunbeam. Appreciate that. Subsector 3D gifting 5 subs. I gotta go grab Palpatine. Unbelievable.
Subsector 3D just gifted 5
Subsector 3D, thank you so much, including to Eric Abernathy and Wolf of Mandalore and Slug Biker. That's
Comic
awesome.
Age Clothing just resubscribed for 6 months.
Thank you, Comic Age Clothing. Very appreciate. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's over. We didn't quite make it. Well, I guess I'm not gonna grab Palpatine. Oh well, I was looking at the wrong screen. Apparently, there's a discrepancy in the countdowns. But we made it that far, so we are to be congratulated. Thank you. You just missed it. Sorry, you got it. The hype train's got to have momentum. So you missed a brick walk. The easy, quote-unquote, easy brick walk in the level 5 hype train. But there is hope. It can happen again. And we are currently 8 subs shy of tonight's sub points goal. I did not adjust it from 2 days ago. It's where it sits. So 8 subs, if anybody's interested in converting, if you haven't already. And I think we're surrounded by a lot of subs. Hey, hello, Ashmo9. Good to see you. And Tyga, you as well. Happy to see everybody here tonight. I don't know where the conversation is going to go, but that's what I love. I've staged this before. I'm going to say it again. I love the fact that this is like sitting down with people I know at the end of a night, a long day we've had at work, and we're just commiserating, right? We're just, geeking out. We're just following where the conversation leads. I love that. Unwinding. This is a very cathartic period of time for me. You think I should call Subsector 3D Shannon? No, I won't make that mistake again. I'll just stick to Subsector. I could say Kenda, but Subsector is I just stick to usernames. Do you know how to Reddit save files from? Okay, you lost me. I'm right over my head there. The True Blue Panda. I use Reddit or re-edit files. Never mind. How to re-edit saved files. I read re-edit as Reddit. That just tells you where my head's at. My head's in a blender.
Subsector 3D gifted Slug Biker a subscription.
Oh!
Subsector 3D gifted a tier 1 sub to Slug Biker.
How did I miss that? Thank you. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's very appreciated. Wait, was that a part of the... That was Slug Biker was from... Kenda, correct? Subsector 3D? Shannon and Kenda are cool. Well, I know they blend. It's like data and lore. They blend. They're twins. Next time, Twitch is very behind. Still says 50 seconds for me. Yeah, Comic Age clothing on my console. I think the timing is it's weird. And I have to remember during hype trains to look at my console versus the public countdown that you see and what I might see if I'm not looking at my console. A show I almost be no one but me watched or remember, Space Academy. I don't remember Space Academy, but I learned today that Michael Winslow, the sound effects guy from Police Academy, has streamed on Twitch. He's on Twitter, but he has streamed on Twitch. I don't know how active he is. I don't think it's like every night, but it's regular enough. Re-edit. Yes, Reddit, you could re-edit. Reddit, I could do that. What, mess it up like I did? Something's oof? This is what I'm printing tonight. You met Michael Winslow. Oh, that's awesome. This is a chocolate-ish Vader. This little figurine. Printing this. I hadn't printed one in a while. And the reason why is because I wanted to get a duplicate one. Because I'm going to be sending one off to Future the Clown. Because he's made that on his own volition. He made the auto shout-out script, which is immensely helpful for people who for chatters who also stream on Twitch to automatically give him a shout-out. Because otherwise, we try to catch up with all that. DeCoco Father. I'm gonna make him a candy he can't refuse. That's my best Marlon Brando. I'm gonna make him some chocolate he can't refuse. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Vader in German is father. I thought it was also in Dutch. I was pretty sure it was in Dutch as well. I have some stuff to show you. If Kurt is around. If he's not, I'll have to grab the shots myself. Got a few new things. I wanted to order these, or I ordered them like months ago, like last year, like October. And when I ordered them, they did not ship. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that I know of. I wasn't able to get them. Thank you for the Aziz light. Hey, not no good. Good to see you. What do you want for your color there, Coda 120? As I hold up like the first. It's a little late for this year's. Late? Is it late or early? Late or early for this? Is this late or early for Christmas? So I got some Santa Yoda Christmas caps. Yellow and blue. Good color combo. It's too early now? Thank you. No. Yellow. Okay, there's yellow and blue. That is seriously yellow and blue behind me. The lights are yellow and blue. So anyways, I got some Santa Baby Yoda caps. For real. And this is also $5. These are all, I mean, not all, well, yeah, actually, everything I'm showing tonight, I basically got for $5. So this is a Five Below remote control R2-D2. I got 2 of them. And then a Five Below BB-8. So this would have been also $5. Five Below used to be, like, in terms of shipping, it used to be cheap. Like, really, it used to be $5, and now it's like $8. Hey, Hutch's Makerspace, good to see you. Even though no one around here can wear it, since it is a Darth Vader, like, of course, I had to collect it. So I've got a Darth Vader costume that I will never fit in. Jedi has been into Minecraft. And, my hope is that it leads her to programming, development, deeper down the science path. Yeah, $5, Groggy Nod. If you go to fivebelow.com, you can pick up quite a few things at $5. And I visit it frequently. So, I don't know if this is going to be good for her, like, at some point in the future, but this is a Minecraft lab for kids. Got this book, thinking that maybe at some point in the distant future she'll get into it. It may be a little too much for her now, today, but a couple years down the road, she might be interested. If she's still interested in Minecraft, then I will have had this book. So I've got this book now, thinking that she'd be able to take advantage of it at some point in the future. She's also had Transformers BotBots. There's going to be a new Netflix series, a Transformers series of BotBots. These are like tiny Transformers. It's like diminutive Transformers. Oh, Jesse Stages published Minecraft for Dummies. Well, I'm a dummy. This was $1 for 2 BotBots, the mystery pack. She's got a few BotBots already. So I got those. And then this, I screwed up. And, I screwed up. I was doing something else and dropped I had a Chewbacca mug. This Chewbacca mug. And it dropped and it cracked. It hit my head and it cracked. This is a mug that was a Disney Parks exclusive right around the time of The Force Awakens. So I was like, well, are they cheap right now? And it's cheap. Pretty cheap. So I got an extra one just in case. If Hollywood N3D is here, he will appreciate this. There's a Raspberry Pi based computer for kids called Kano. Oh yeah, Kano. Yeah. I've got a Star Wars Kano computer. Kano computer. Kano. How do you say it? Well, this is the latest Black Series. Here, let me hold it like this. There we go. So there's that. I'll be opening this, by the way. And inside, these are the creatures, characters, for the lack of a better word. Are y'all seeing it? Yeah. Including the Bogling, a Minoc. Now, I had a Minoc before, but I had not opened the Minoc. I've had Porgs. Did not have a black. Had a Black Series Bogling. Did not have a Black Series. Definitely not this one. And definitely not this one. So I did not have the Kowakian Monkey Lizards as Black Series figures. So this finally came in from Disney. I'm very happy to say. Very happy. 86 Carrera exact. It's a very electrifying thing. That's the cup you got for free when you went with my mom. This one, the Chewbacca. Well, the one that I got, I broke. It was up and I knocked the table and it fell off and it hit me in the head as it hit the carpet. and it broke. So I got another one. Well, I don't feel bad then. If I got the other one for free, then I don't feel too bad about this one. But, you know, it's like, they're still around. They're pretty cheap. I'll do it again. This is not a big deal, but I got, for my pillows, I've been in between pillows. And I ordered the purple pillows. They're very expensive, but I think, well, I spend half my life sleeping, so I'm like, well, it's worth it if they work. And people liked purple, so I'm like, all right. So I got the purple pillows for my bed, and they will be arriving within the next week or so. And I'm hoping to switch to them. I've got like 100 days to try the pillows, but I knew that I needed this anyway. This is like 100% cotton, allergy protection, breathable. You know, I don't know if this is going to help. I don't know if this is overkill, but allergen protection thing. Because my fear is that when I sleep on the pillows, I'm potentially, you know, these are not, no, these, oh, Fix 'em dude pulling trains, planes, and automobiles. Those are pillows! Thank you, big fan, for the link to Vera Bradley on Discord. Thank you. I also got, remember I mentioned this yesterday, the box that was, I ordered, a friend was selling old Star Wars figures, and I've said this before. I'm like, if you're selling older Star Wars stuff, I might be interested. So I got the second package. Here's Gree. I think I mentioned the other day the green, the green clone trooper said it was Gree, but I knew that, I was like, I realized it wasn't Gree. This is Gree. So it's nice to have a Commander Gree. There is a Clone Army. I don't like the facial sculpt. This is an ATTE Gunner. There's also a name, Gunner. So this is a you can't 3D print this stuff. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you can 3D print. I'm like, no, you can't. Can't have enough of these either. Commander Bakara. So a nice little trooper here. These are obviously a part of the series from episode 3. Cards are in really good shape, like fantastic shape. I have this one. I kept this Wookiee Warrior loose like a few years ago. If you watch the vlog, I actually opened a series of Wookiees for the Wookiee shelf. And then he had this droid, this Mustafar Sentry. And like, seriously, it is very difficult for me to pass up Star Wars figures, specifically like aliens, creatures, robots, that kind of thing. So I got that as well. Fun stuff. I think it's fun stuff. That's just me. That's just me. Oh. You know, I've had this TV in my play shop for the longest time. I mean, for years. And most of the time, it's been off. And over the past few days, I've actually had it on more than off. And I've been playing or auto-playing. And I don't know, do you do this at home? If you work from home, do you have like a TV or do you have like a background tab that you just open up and you have like his background noise? I realized years ago that I did not want to do that with news. Right? I mean, I would, but inevitably in watching the news, I get sucked in and then ultimately don't really learn anything. So I stopped doing that with news and kind of pulled away. But then it kind of came back and realized, you know, having cartoons on in the background, especially when I have to work throughout the day, I'm not saying it makes the day go easy, you know, easier, faster, but it's one of those things that when you start doing it, depending on which cartoon or old show that you're watching, it just, I don't know, you can just turn around. Like the way I've got the TV, it's like right behind the camera, right? It's just to the, or, you know, here, it's just to the to the left of the 3D printer. Is that line supposed to be across the street? No, there should be no line. Is there a line? Oh, hang on. What does that say? Gateway timeout. Hang on. Do you see it? Like, it says gateway timeout. There is... Tell me when it disappears. Is it alerts? No. Is it parachute? No. Is it locker room team? No. Trigger fire. Trigger fire. Oh. So apparently trigger fire got timed out. That's what that line was. So let's... Hang on. Give me a second. Does this work? It's down. Trigger fire must be down. Let me hit refresh here. No, trigger fire is down. It's down for the count. So that's what you were seeing. It was trying to load in the background and it was down. You can't do a not good anymore. Not right now. So yeah, that's what happens. You can't do any of those triggers because the service is down. All right, we got a charades. Fair enough. Let's do a charades. Hey, Scotsman, good to see you here. Scotsman, I know I've seen over on Loyal Stream, if not beyond. Scotsman, welcome to the Play Shop. Happy to have you here. We were just not really troubleshooting, but I apparently have had an issue with one of the remote web pages not loading. It's been mitigated. I was talking about how I am starting to like having old cartoons or old shows or old commercials playing on the TV that's otherwise just doing nothing, right? Having that TV going and having these TV I mean, I don't have like unlimited bandwidth, but just having that on in the background as I've got to do my work, as I've got to do my things, I'm kind of enjoying it. And the weird thing about having this TV on in the background is that today I started off on, I was watching, what was it? Started with G.I. Joe, moved to Transformers, and then just let it go. Yesterday, I kind of did the same thing, and it ended up on He-Man. And today, it ended up on He-Man. So for some reason or another, the algorithm just keeps falling to He-Man cartoons, which is kind of funny. Hey, Astro Printer!
Astro Printer is now hosting my stream.
Good to
with
see
14
ya.
viewers.
All right, so our normal raid message is down. Hello, Curmudgeon and Maker Viking and Jerry. Shout out to Maker Viking and to Jerry 3D HP. So I got to do the raid message manually. Hang on. Grab. You're seeing it kind of behind the scenes. Hey, everybody! So glad to see ya. What was going on there, Astro Printer? I had a chance to tune in briefly. I know one of the people that were hanging out with you was talking about a solar flare. Apparently, there's going to be a solar flare. Well, not right now. Not that I know of. But, I'm going to keep prepared. We're just going to keep watching. We're going to keep watching. So thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good conversation, a good hangout there on Wednesdays. And if everybody has not yet followed Astroprinter, you should. Okay? Thank you.
Subsector 3D chaired X100.
Thank you, Subsector. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Joshua_XP_ cheered X100. Today in Star Wars history 1976, the set of Star Wars set in Tunisia and was hit with the first winter rainstorm in 50 years.
Oh man, that's odd. I had no idea that even happened. Thank you, Subsector. Thank you, Joshua. Astroprinter is going to be announcing the details of a printer giveaway. Oh, that's right. You're giving away a printer. That's right. If you're not following Astroprinter, you should, because he's giving away a 3D printer if you've ever wanted to get into it. Silver Sunbeam, thank you for the cheer. Can't with anything visual in the background like that. I'll just stare slack-jawed at it if it's on. Just have to do the music. Yeah, I can't. Music I don't think about.
3D cheered X100.
Thank you, Subsector. Once again, Subsector passed her goal. I don't know what her next goal for followers is, but if you're not following Subsector, you should. If you're not following Astra Printer, you should. And you probably, I mean, let's face it. We see these people, so many, I mean, I'd be shocked if you weren't already following. For real. And good to meet you. Is it, oh gosh, you and your numbers. 1969-101. Did I even come, does that, can I just call you 19? Your username might be a bit of a challenge. See, I usually have the volume, I mean, because I have meetings throughout the day, right? Webcam meetings. So I can't keep the volume up on the cartoon. But just having it on in the background, for some reason, makes me feel better. In the cartoon, the old cartoons that I used to watch, like and just letting it go. Although for some reason, it's fallen back onto some cartoons that don't have commercials, and I love watching the commercials, the nostalgic commercials, as much as I do watching the cartoons. I know we also have a charades in the queue. So it's nice to meet you, 19. You'd make 3D fidget spinners. You can, Isaac. Oh, I should eat the mic. Tell you about it. Had a 2-day Zoom with 100 plus people, 8 hours each day. Oh my God. I don't think mentally I can handle an hour call, but if it's back to back, I can't do it. I gotta do something else. My brain just can't operate. And that's the thing, it holds true with in-person. So I know everybody's all like, get back to normal, go back to the office. I'm like, dude, it was just as bad, if not worse. I would say the office was worse. Because you could take breaks, but it was just like, inevitably, it's just like, oh, it's just sucking me in. So yeah, I'm, if I do meetings, I try to have them, if I schedule them, try to have them spaced out. Well, Milan, is it? Milan? You hang out with Astroprinter and Jerry, you're in good company. I'm just as much of a geek, not as deeply as into 3D printing as Milan, as Astroprinter and Jerry, because they've done amazing things with their 3D printers and their technology. I fart around, honestly. I'm farting around right now. Look at me farting around. This is me farting around. Oops, sorry. Let me zoom out a bit. I'm just printing another Darth Vader figurine. This chocolatey Darth Vader figurine. Chocolatey. And I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. But I like geeking out. Here's the thing about this stream, 19 or Milan, if I remember that correctly. It's very much controlled, much like at the end of the day, where you're hanging out with your friends, your buds, having a beer, having a drink, and just chilling. That's kind of how I feel I like this stream to be. I like that kind of feeling of just chilling, following the conversation, going wherever it leads. For real. So, cheers. Glad to have you here. You have to change your name on here. 19. Yeah, see, most people are just going to see 19. Milan would be memorable. For real. Yeah, you can't initiate a fart that way, Astro Printer. We had the service we were actually troubleshooting. It actually kind of went down, seemingly. Coda 120 stood up in the middle of a Zoom today to stretch my legs. Forgot to mute the camera, or maybe I didn't care. I'm at that point where I just don't care. I mean, I do. I'm like, oh my God, did I mute it? And I have to check out like 3 times. Yes, 86 Carrera. The first one that I printed was actually done straight up and down. Like this, like vertical orientation. But this is, the one I'm printing now is printed at an angle, like a 30% degree. So let me pan around here with this can. Did you see that? Look, I told you. Did I not tell you I've got look at this. Can you see? Well, you can barely see it. Here, let me Let me try to move it like that. There, you're seeing totally behind the scenes here. Look, see? He-Man has been playing. I was mentioning that. I got the cartoons going like pretty much, not 24/7. But when I start out in the morning, I'm going to try to press play on one cartoon or another and just have it go, right? In the background. The old 80s, 70s, 80s cartoons, just to see, you know, how that kind of goes. So I'm serious. Like when I'm talking about this stuff, I'm not just saying it just for the sake of saying it. It's for real. So as you can see with this this print, I do have supports back here, and I have supports you know, underneath the feet, because the feet need it because they're at an angle, but the back needs it specifically for the helmet. The helmet would otherwise just be floating in midair. So yeah, I do have supports on this. There you go. Oops, sorry, it's a little too close because of the goal's in the way. Oh, they're not in the way. We're eight away from the sub goal for tonight. And by the way, it is good to see you here again, old curmudgeon. Did not mean to not shout you out. As long as you're wearing pants, it does not matter. Astroprinter, I kind of agree. I love the fact that people are realizing, and companies are starting to realize, you know, as long as we're getting our stuff done, like, it doesn't matter. And I think, you know, that's the bottom line. As long as we're getting stuff done. Old curmudgeon is on Teams 6-7 hours almost every weekday. My personal feeling is that Teams, this is personal, this is my personal opinion, but for years, I've said that iOS is in deep need for a reboot. Teams is not that far behind. Teams needs to be reinvented. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's not even, oh, you know, Chris, you can't handle, you know, collaboration. I'm like, I love collaborative apps. I love remote working. Love. But Teams just is not. Yeah, it's, if you have to work in Teams, I feel you. 5-year-old you loved He-Man, Maker Viking. Do this tomorrow before work, if that's what you do, right? Just turn it on in the background. Have some He-Man episode. It's just there. Coda 120. Yeah, no, I don't like Teams. I like the idea of Teams. I like what it tries to be, but it is just so weighty. I think that's the right word for it. It's just so heavy, bogged down. Like, it's just so it seems like it was put together best it could be put together, but needs to now be rethought. It didn't know what it was in the beginning, and it feels that way. I don't care. I'm not talking about the meetings. The meetings that's a different issue altogether. The meetings is completely different. Slack is the worst. I don't have to worry about Slack. We don't use Slack. I like Slack. I don't mind Slack. I don't mind chat. I don't mind group chat. I don't mind collaborative software. It's just the user experience is in supreme question. There are a lot of frustrations with Google admin that I deal with daily, says Coda. You know, I that's the thing, is there's no system that's perfect, but you know, that's a good thing as long as they iterate. And I've said the same thing about software for years. Now, back in the day, in the 1980s, when, you know, many of us might have grown up. Gothleg, by the way, that is a good clip. That is a great clip. That is a perfect clip. Did my audio top out, by the way? Was my audio okay? Let's see where. There you go. Sounded fine. Awesome. You could hear your hand swipe. I heard that. Yeah, like, I did hear that. Okay, Goff, like, that was a test. It's collaborative software is awesome. It's just, how fast is it? How responsive is it? Does it snap? Does it work? Does it work seamlessly? And that's the issue I have with Teams is Slack is so much more streamlined, so much cleaner, so much more straightforward. And Teams is just a mess. Teams is, I'm sorry, it's just a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. And they're iterating, and I'm sure they're doing great with it, but they don't go far enough. You hate Slack with a vengeance? See, I don't mind Slack. I don't mind Slack. Awesome. I meant awful. Autocomplete ruining my sentences. Oh, that's funny. Yes, OBS does have a built-in audio compressor, but I'm using the compressor on my mic. You agree it's terrible? Dude, It is not for me. Tell us how you really feel, Chris. There we go. Thank you, Goffleg, for that clip. I've tweeted it now. Dropping my chocolate Vaders here. Yeah, so, when I get to the end of the day, this is one of the reasons why 3D print, it's fun. But one of the reasons I don't want to tweak with anything is because, I have to deal with so much of this overhead when I work that I need small breaks. I need a chance to just have fun with technology. And so now I've got the 3D printer and I'm having fun because I'm 3D printing something that I want. Or I've got these cartoons streaming in the background. So as much as I've got to sit there and deal with work, which is fulfilling to a certain degree, but also, has the propensity for being very mentally taxing. I'm the kind of guy that finds 3D printing fun for the output. But in terms of tweaking and modifying and all that, that's where it gets a little, it's taxing for me. Work-life balance has shifted with all the work from home geeks. Jeff, I feel, yeah, groggy nod, that's not too far from the truth. It can be tedious for me. Hardware stuff can be very tedious for me. Software, if it was better, wouldn't be tedious. But it's a question of when they're going to improve it. Look how tight the nozzle is. It's right, Coda. It's right there. You know it. Now that Coda's 3D printing. Hello, Dark Toy Lord. I've got a few toys here today. Dark Toy Lord, now that you're here, I'm going to open the 5-pack. That's really more of a 4-pack. The Minoc, the Porg, the Bogling, and the Quacky Monkey Lizards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-pack. So I've been working on my 6-pack. When are we going to find out what Chris Perillo's secret work project has been? I'm hoping Stone Monkey Research. I'm hoping within a couple of years. Astropreneur's not had a positive work-life balance for 5 years. Wow. I can say that I've been able to adjust better than some here. I don't have 2 secret. I only have 1 secret project right now, Liz. Just 1. It's not really secret. It's like I can't talk about what it is that I'm working on. Everything else I'm transparent about. Coda 120. Do tell. No. Liz doesn't even know. I'll say that. Liz doesn't even know. I will cut that off here in a second. All right. I'm trying to do the Quacky and Monkey. arms to go down a bit. There we go. Jeez, those arms are like really out there, weren't they? Oh, there's no articulation at the shoulder. Do I have articulation at the neck? Yeah, we do. Slight. So we got a Black Series Kowakian monkey lizard. That was my best monkey lizard impression. Check out from the stream, Jerry's finally lost his mind. Oh boy, I can't watch it right now, but I will. Thank you, Astro Printer. LOL doesn't work, thank goodness. Oh, here, let's see. We can try it. We can try it again. We can try it. Will it work? No, it's down for the count. Trigger fire is down for the count. Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good. Almonds, folks! It works again. I spoke too soon. Hang on, I'm getting out my other Kowakian. Same sculpt, different paint app, obviously. But here are two dueling Kowakian monkey lizards, ready to laugh, seemingly. The Kowakian monkey lizards, Subsector 3D. These are currently exclusives, I want to say, on Shop Disney or the Disney parks, and they're Black Series. It's part of a creature pack, which is nice to have. They're nice to have that, or it's nice to have the creature pack. And I'll show the other ones here in just a second. But thank you, Subsector 3D. I did not see that Pepsi, by the way, was making a Peeps flavored soda. I'd try it. I wanted to try that. There's a Coca-Cola Stars soda as well. I wanted to try. Hello, Rise of the Podcast. Good to see you. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Thank you, American Chris Hansen, for redeeming that freeze frame. Now I'm going to have to watch out for the Pepsi making I can try a Peeps flavored stuff. I just can't have Peeps, actual Peeps. Hello, PC Tech Guy. Good to see you. Shout out to PC Tech Guy. Appreciate you joining us here. PC Tech Guy has streamed in the past. Starlight Coke is pretty cool. Yeah, but I can't find it. Like, I want to try it, but I can't find it. It's good? Yeah, but where is it? I can't find it. Peeps has a flavor? Well, I'd imagine like a marshmallow, like fluffy sugar flavor. I think I didn't mind the flavor of Peeps. Back in the day, it was the texture. The texture I hated. I hated the texture of Peeps. Loathed the texture of Peeps. Random gas stations across America. I never go to the gas station. I drive electric. It was at your grocery store. I can't find it. Sandy marshmallows. Exactly. Who wants to eat sandy marshmallows? Ugh. The grits. Sandpaper marshmallows. Like, no. No, thank you. So I guess I'm just going to have to keep checking my soda aisles. We got a Bogling. No articulation on this Bogling. I wonder is this the same Bogling as we had from the Cal Kestis figure? Now I kind of wonder. Not that I'm complaining. It's good to have an extra one. And I also wonder, are these the same Porg as we saw from earlier porgs. I don't know. Thank you, Subsector 3D. Thank you for the cheer. I'm going to have to compare. I wonder if these seem to be the same. Yeah, maybe a different paint application, but I believe the porg are the same. These are not new. The boggling, I want to say, is exactly the same. The Kowakian monkey lizard, I want to say, is the same as before, but I didn't have those. And the Minoc I had, but I didn't have an open Minoc. So it's good I have an open Minoc now. Oh, sorry, I did miss the charades. I apologize. When you were wondering when they're going to do an Old Republic series? Wait, of what? Figures? You have Chewie and Porg on your truck for sunshades. Oh, nice. Good landing, Darth Gallum. All right, here we go. We've got a charades. We're going to charades. Here we go. 2 words. It's a movie. 2 words. First word. Space is the word, correct? Space is the word. Rise of the podcast and Cyberchip. By the way, I didn't say hello to Cyberchip. Hello. And shout out to Ethan's dad, 3D. Good to see you, Marcus. Sorry, PC Tech guy. I'm getting caught behind. First word, space. Second word, in a movie. First word, space. Second word is... Jam. Astroprinter got it. I'd be shocked if Astroprinter did not get Space Jam. What kind of I gotta remember this for Jedi's next dad jokes thing that she does with her school. What kind of sandwiches? No, what do astronauts put on their sandwiches? Space Jam. Which, by the way, I've never seen. Never seen a Space Jam. I have the minifigures that Lego released, the Looney Tunes minifigures. I was watching Looney Tunes the other day too. I pulled up the Looney Tunes cartoon on the TV. My biggest fear is that I'm gonna run out and I'll have to repeat. I just gotta write down all the cartoons. I'm like, let me just Snorks and Gummy Bears and all the cartoons that I used to watch back in the day. All of them. Just have them going in the background during the workday. This is my next goal. Kind there, Paxi Prime. It is great to see you. Thank you for coming back to the Play Shop. I appreciate it. I love the fact that if I see your name over and over again, that I kind of get to know you. You know, the Earth's rotation just makes my day. Oh, Astroprinter. Oh, you nerd. Welcome. We love us, our nerds. Thundercats will be another series I'll be playing in the background for sure. Hey, Holly and 3D. I just opened my Pack O Black Series creatures, including the Kowakian monkey lizards and the Bogling. I want to say, I gotta check, but the Porg, unfortunately, are the same as the Porg we saw before from Black Series. Kind of disappointing. And potentially the Bogling is the same as we've seen from the Cal Kestis figure. But I didn't have an open or a chance to open the Minoc, nor the chance for the Kowakian monkey lizards. You haven't opened yours? Oh, dude, I beat you to it. Zero Cool. Things are going well here. I'm printing a chocolate Vader. Well, it's not real chocolate, but you could if you wanted to. You could 3D print real chocolate if you wanted to. Zero Coal also saw the season finale of Discovery. Agree with you, it was all too neatly wrapped. That's my concern, Zero Coal. It was almost too perfectly wrapped. And I'd be curious to know what Subsector 3D thinks about. I don't know. Does Subsector 3D watch Discovery? I don't know if I know that. But it was too storybook, I guess. Like, nah, it was no. There was like no consequence. You do watch it. There was like no consequence, no consequences to anything that and anybody who did anything in Discovery. That was my biggest concern about this Discovery finale in this season. Hello, is it Josephson? Did I get that right? Josephson? Yeah, it ended odd. Well, it's not even that it ended odd, Subsector. It ended, to me, like a Disney storybook ending. It was like the perfect ending. Like, spoilers, right? But like there was just no consequences. Nobody had any consequence. Like, Book got away scot-free as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there was consequence. He lost his freedom, but like, you know, dude, I don't know. Oh, spoilers, only episode... Okay, sorry. Dark Toiler's only 4 episodes in. Sorry, Dark Toiler. I'm not really spoiling it. I'm not spoiling it. I'm trying not to, at least. I don't think I spoiled it. All I'm saying is that I wish it would have ended more realistically. I'll say that. I don't know. Maybe I demand too much for my Star Trek viewing. Because it's sci-fi, right? I like a little bit of realism, but like too much realism is good. Not enough realism just puts it in the realm of fantasy, and I just feel like this Star Trek series, or specifically this season, is veered too much into fantasy. Like, it's like, this is the way that you would want it to end, but it shouldn't end that way. I don't like that in my shows. Hello, TinkerToy701. It is great to see you. Welcome back to the Play Shop, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much. Silver Sunbeam says, after the last few roller coasters, I was fine with everything kind of being too pat. Yeah, I don't know. Astroprinter says, I was reading this book on anti-gravity. It was so riveting, I could not put it down. Oh. Well, good news for you. I am a dad, so the dad joke passes. I got it right, Josephson. Josephson. Fair enough. Does Subsector 3D watch the Orville? I watch it. Although I haven't... Is Season 3 out yet? Has it been released on Hulu? I'm not sure. Found some cool Star Wars kitchen stuff at Marshall's. Oh! A Darth Vader silicone trivet. I have that. Bag clips. I have that. Mandalorian reusable straws. I have those.
Tinkertoy701 just gifted 5 subs.
Whoa! Tinkertoy! Look at that! Coming in. Just splash landing. Just like bam. Just like that. We are now within 2 subs away. If you're not subbed, you can become a sub. You don't see ads, and you support the stream, and you get awesome emotes. Or 2 more gifted subs. 2 more. 3 times it drops, but 2 subs away from our goal of 650 for tonight. The 650 sub points. Papa Bear is going to try to rile me up in saying that I should watch The Expanse. No. I did, but no. I'm done. I got as far as I needed to get in The Expanse to know it wasn't for me. I know you're playing with... I know you're messing with my head. Shout out, by the way, to Papa Bear AZ. Good to see you, buddy. Still love your streams. I was able to tune in this morning very briefly. I was not joking. I want to right-click your desktop. Papa Bear AZ has this layout in his streams where it looks like a Windows desktop, like a Windows 95 desktop, 98 desktop. I was like, want to right-click, you know, change the wallpaper or something stupid like that. Paxi Prime, you know, you may have the same kind of stuff that I have, which is good at your Marshalls and Home Goods. Anyone going to watch the Halo premiere tomorrow? I didn't know there was a premiere tomorrow, but I am going to watch Halo. I'm going to give it a shot. Zero cool. Because I figured, you know, a lot of people might be talking about it. Looks like it's right up my alley, though I didn't play a lot of Halo, or haven't played a lot of Halo. I'm gonna give it a shot. Silver Sunbeam says, do we even know if Discovery is going to get another season, though? That might be the wrapping it with a thought of a series finale. I would be shocked. They've made it 4 seasons in. It's strong. It's been good storytelling. I love the characters. I love where they're going, where they've been. Burnham is probably my favorite Star Trek captain at this point because I've seen her arc. That's why I like Burnham. Seriously, that's why because I've seen the arc. As opposed to, pow, here's Kirk. Pow, here's Picard. Pow, here's Cisco. Pow, here's Janeway. It's like you see Michael's arc. And I love that. I love that. Tinker Toy, I am blessed to count you as a member of this community. Thank you so much for your support. Dark Toy Lord watched season 1 of Orville, but then fell off. Yeah, I can see why that would be the case. I was watching it because there was nothing else close to it on TV at the time, right? Good sci-fi, space exploration sci-fi. And for that reason, you know, I kind of stuck with it. Plus, I like the campy humor of what it has to offer. It's got, I will say this, Orville has gotten a lot more serious in as it's gone on. A lot more serious. They had a Mandalorian armor set of trivets. I haven't seen that. And a Yoda, I haven't seen those. I guess I'm going to have to keep watching. Maybe I won't be as lucky. I may have to have you help me pick those up. Seriously. You're excited to see the Halo premiere? I'm not excited. I'm just going to watch it. I'm good. Bedtime for Astro Printer. No worries. Thank you for being here. Thank you for effectively sharing your time with me, Astro Printer, and thank you so much for the raid. Rise of the
Podcast just gifted 2 subs.
Star Trek Discovery Season 5 has been announced. You're leaning towards Captain Pike. We'll see. Cisco had quite the arc. I don't know, Mystery Goat. I don't know if I feel that way. I don't know. You can. Marshall's are right by your work. Well, Paxi Prime, don't be surprised. Thank you, West everyone, for stopping by. Rise of the Podcast. The reason why I've got my, Liz knows. 86 Carrera knows. American Chris Hansen knows. Rise of the Podcast knows exactly what they did. Subsector 3D knows. Y'all know. You know. You know what this is. Dark Toy Lord and Darth Gallum knows. Dark Toy Lord says, for me, I felt Orville was confused. It was super serious sci-fi aspects, but also ridiculous humor. Yeah, but Dark Toy Lord, I guess I didn't mind the chaos. I don't, but here's the thing.
That does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
I don't disagree with you, Dark Toy Lord. I do not disagree with you at all. Do not. You're absolutely right. And now, do you have the time to listen to me whine? You obviously do, and thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Not a complaint, and I enjoyed it. I really could use more happy endings these days. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, it was so wrapped up, so nice and neat in a bow. It was just, there was nothing that was left to the imagination, and there's just, I don't know. It was too storybook for me. I liked it. It's not a complaint with me either, Silver Sunbeam. All right. We've got some Lego brick walking. For anybody who's never been here before, you are in for quite a treat. Can I say treat? Is that the most appropriate thing to say at this point? I'm still completing, by the way, this Vader, this chocolate colored Vader.
You don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Alright. Get those Perillo Lego emotes going. Get them going, people. Thanks to Rise of the Podcast tonight, and largely Subsector 3D. Live long and prosper. We got some Lego brick walking. So I can't really read things from across the room, but I can see emotes. So I'm gonna do my best here to emote my way. I'm gonna emote my way across the Lego bricks. Here we go. Not to forget TinkerToy701 for gifting subs. Here we go. Whoa! 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 Ow.
You don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
You have no idea, dude. Like, I mean, maybe you do. I should redo that and say it gets so painful in here. No broken skin, no blood, nothing like that. Just very... Ow. And that's what happens when we hit a sub goal or get through a level 5 hype train. Ow. Why so? What do you mean, why so much yelling, Hailstorm? What do you mean, why? For real, Hailstorm? Why? Is that Stewie behind the printer? Stewie? No. This is, these here. These are, See, I'm Darth Vader. You didn't know, did you? You thought you were like, oh, it's Chris. No. I'm Darth Vader. For real. I don't know why I have this, like, thing on there. What is that? Darth Vader sunglasses. Yeah. Not Stewie Vader. Chris Perillo in Darth Vader sunglasses. Oh, I didn't even tell everybody to pay attention, did I? That we're gonna do Did I type that right? All troopers, may I have your attention? All troopers, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. I love attention. Indeed. Yeah. So that's not Stewie. It is a Darth Vader. As you can imagine, everything around me right now is Darth Vadered. Darth Vadered to the max. Not to the min. I believe in going to the max. I know it did look like Stewie. I only have one Stewie product here. Really only, I guess now that I think about it, only one Family Guy collectible. The Stewie Vader. There was like I think a bobblehead, a Stewie Vader bobblehead. Thank you, Tinker Toy. Love the 27s, adding up to 108.
Tinker Toy 701 Cheer Dex 108.
It's the way to do it. Do it. 2 odds make an even. Pretty decent landing there, Liz. Not bad. Not bad. You landed on the leaves, which is more I can say for me. And by the way, if no one else has warned you, there's going to be... I may be the only person who's interested. Walmart has got the CollectorCon TVC pre-orders tomorrow, including an Imperial Gunner, a couple of Bespin Guards, a Stormtrooper. I want to say is a New Hope Stormtrooper and an R2-D2. Nothing, in my humble opinion, that's amazing. But still, if you're a fan of figures and specifically the vintage collection figures, which I am, you would be interested. The pre-orders start tomorrow at like 10 a.m. Hang on, I want to see how this helmet turned out. Give me a second, because it's exactly where I wanted it to be. Give me a moment. Let's see here. Is that good? Okay. I was curious because I had to reposition the supports, and I haven't printed too many of these, but I thought the repositioning of the supports would mitigate an issue that I had seen specifically in the helmet, and I think I may have addressed it well enough with this particular slice of the model. So I haven't done this. I did the chocolate brown. This is printed solid PLA. This is printed solid filament. I did. It's been as long as having done it for the first time since redoing it. Did that make sense? In my head, that made sense. I haven't reprinted in this filament color since the first time I printed this particular model, and I'm only doing it because I wanted to send one off as a gift to somebody. 'Cause isn't that the best reason to do it? Someone in your building smoking a cigar, you need to grab eye drops. Really, I smoked cigars. I've enjoyed smoking a cigar. It happens very rarely. I can't even tell you the last time I remember smoking a cigar. I don't smoke. I don't smoke anything. But I remember, I want to say it was on a cruise ship. Maybe it was even after that. But like just kind of like just relaxing, chilling, having a conversation, knowing that it was decadent. The cigar smoking. I've smoked cigars. American Chris Hansen asks if I like his blanket. I don't know. Do I? Zero Cool says, from a pure cost estimate, about how much would it cost in filament to print a Darth Vader helmet? Oh, not that much. I'd imagine you'd be able to spend maybe max $50, depending on how it was printed. But I can't imagine it being more than... I really can't imagine it being more than one spool. I can't. Rise of the Podcast notes, decadent is a great word to describe a cigar. Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, see, Free Heathen, I'm kind of with the Free Heathen. It's like, I think one spool would handle it. 86 Carrera says, I wouldn't think so. I'm very bad at calculating things. Never trust me when it comes to numbers. Ever. Never, ever trust me when it comes to numbers. Ever. I'm warning you. Oh, thank you for posting the pictures of the Discord. Thank you. Free Heathen's going to take that bet. Always curious about that. What? Like I said, it kind of just depends. I think a more seasoned or skilled 3D printer type of individual would be able to pull it off with the minimum amount of resources. Yeah, I don't disagree though. Rise of the Podcast. Decadent is a great word to describe a cigar. And I can't say I've had bad cigars, but I mean cigars, they're very weighty, very thick. Like, I'm not saying it's a treat. It's just very rare. To the point where I couldn't even tell you the last time. Honestly, could not tell you the last time I enjoyed a cigar. Couldn't. But I don't smoke. Joshua XP is now a level 42 SWTOR player. Oh my God. Joshua, you're going to school me. I love the fact, though, that you got sucked into it. Glad you got addicted, Joshua. Are there different quality levels of filament, or is it about the same? Oh, no, there are definitely different quality levels. Like, there are many things that can impact filament, right? Moisture could be one, how it was made, where it was made. Yeah, quality. I mean, it's all about material, right? Just like, anything. It's just like sometimes food, right? Garbage in, garbage out. So, yeah, different quality, it matters. I do believe that. I truly, even with plastic, even with something as mundane as plastic, for sure. Loyal's gotten his helmets down to less than one spool. Nice, dude. See, I don't helmets. I'm the anti-helmet. Esrona says they're for weddings and vacations. Cigars? Yeah, vacation. I think that was the last time I did a cigar. Wedding? I don't think I've ever smoked a cigar. Do you believe that you enjoy cigars among other things? Wait, what do you mean, the Free Heathen? Rise of the Podcast says it's like a limousine, makes you feel fancy, but isn't done often. That's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't do it on I don't smoke. I don't smoke marijuana, which is legal here in Washington. I don't smoke cigars or cigarettes. I would be more inclined to, if I was, relaxing with somebody, chilling out, hanging out, and it was a rare occasion, I would be more inclined to light up a cigar and have no qualms because I know I'm not going to become addicted to it. Like, oh my God, I need to have a cigar all the time. Than I would with a cigarette. If someone says, "Hey, do you want a cigarette?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." But it's like cigar just is it's for special occasions. That has been how I've framed it. But I've never had that addictive a personality as far as those types of substances are concerned. Paxi Prime asks, "Am I interested in a diamond painting? We have some Star Wars kits at work." I had to make sure she's not in here, but I got one for Brit. I don't want to say anything, Paxi. A diamond painting? I'm not familiar with that, I guess. Hello, Tactile Picture. Shout out to Tactile Picture. Sorry, Tactile 3D Picture. Our auto shout out bot is currently down. The Free Heathen asks, "Chris, do I come off decadent?" No. You're not decadent. You're not a guilty pleasure. Not that I know of. That's a compliment. Do I pay more for some brands based on quality? You could, Zero Cool, but it kind of comes down to reputation with Filament. I mean, I'm sure people have had different experiences with different filaments, and I haven't had a wide array of experience as others have. But it's a thing. Shout out again to Tactile 3D Picture. Pretty cool little pictures you make using small little diamonds and stuff. Oh, interesting. Oh, those are cool. I haven't seen those, Paxi Prime. I didn't know those existed. Diamond. Interesting. How did I not know those existed? Or maybe I did and I've passed up on them before. But, you know, on clearance, I'd be challenged to like run across something that was on clearance that I did not latch onto. Oh, you'll share a picture in Discord? Thank you. Be sure to tag me. Nice. Comic Age Clothing has added decadent as a command on Free Heathen stream. That's awesome. Better than Indomitable? Indubitably. Indomitable. Indubitably. Say that 4 times fast. Indubitably. Undoubtedly. Oh, thank you, Paxi. I think I've seen those. Now that you've tagged me on Discord, what the? Let's see here. No, that's not what I want. Did you tag me in Star Wars Radar? You did. Okay. Yeah, I have seen those. I have seen those, but I passed on them because I thought the price, I just couldn't justify the price, Paxi. More things to play with. It's always fun to have more things to play with. On clearance, they're $17. Wow, see, that's still, for what I might get out of it, that'd be a lot. That's the funny thing is, as much as I love Star Wars and collecting Star Wars, I will pass up on a lot of Star Wars if I'm thinking, I don't know if it's worth that much. Oh, you get an employee discount as well? Thank you, Paxi Prime. I am curious about those trivets, though, that you found at Marshalls and Home Goods. The only thing I found at Marshalls and Home Goods recently, now that my Vader's done here, have been the tongs and chip clips. Those are the only things I found at Marshalls recently. All right, so we are going to remove some supports here. That is what he said. Hang on, let me launch the right app. Otherwise, this is not going to work. There we go. It's going to go. Yay, it worked. Did I say thong? Did I? Oh, we have a paint Pictionary? I missed the paint Pictionary. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, we're going to paint Pictionary first. And then I'm going to remove the supports for this Vader. How am I going to do this? about we do... Here, I need to do this. Got to paint Pictionary, people. I need a... Oh, boy. Let's do this. No. Nope. Hey, someone got Scrabble. There we go. There we go, Paxi. You got it. Ah! Oh! 4 lights! There were 8 tiles. I got that to work again, too. I don't know how that happened, but... anyway, yeah. I like Scrabble. I did the Star Wars Scrabble tiles, too. Those were fun. Those were a ton of fun. All right, so let us move this. Sorry about the with the microphone. We've got a Vader to remove from his filament. There we go. Let me do this too so I can see your chat. I don't want to miss any chats. Silver Sunbeam's been flipping between Fusion 360 and the Twitch stream. Well, hey, as long as you're Fusion 360 Star Wars, no need to apologize. Or Star Trek, I'll say that for Subsector 3D. She's probably gone. It's acceptable. Quite all right. So it looks like... How do we... Oh, she went to bed? Okay. Probably smart. She may be on a different coast. I'm going to see if I can pull out... I did it! Oh my god. Oh, I did it. I was able to pull out the support from underneath the helmet. Now, it gets a little chewy sometimes with the supports, and where the support specifically contacted the, that's why I'm kind of scraping here with my fingernail. But, the helmet itself is no worse than the one before. I was able to pull out the support that was behind the helmet here with this particular the support mechanism here. Really happy with how that turned out. Really happy. Like that was in question on the original one that I did. So I'd imagine the rest of it should turn out okay too. Looks like a chocolate. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was saying. It's like a chocolate kind of filament. Thank you for commenting like that. Looks like a little chocolate Darth. That's what I'm saying. Is it UTP? Thank you. Great, that came off okay. Great, now I gotta get the bottom chocolate off, which theoretically won't be a problem either. And it seems like I've finally figured out how to slice this thing perfectly, which is a radical departure from how...
All troopers, may I have your attention? All troopers, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. I love attention.
Silver Sunbeam, it's true. I love attention. Thank you. Thank you for triggering that, Liz. Love those random triggers. I do. Thank you, mods. I'm printing... This is in printed solid. It's a tree brown, I think is what the official title is. We're giving away printed solid filament on Fridays. We're giving away Polymaker filament on Mondays. Darth chocolate, exactly. This was the first of this particular model that I printed, and I've been enjoying printing this model in various colors as I've tried different colors. And so I've been looking to do, or I guess redo, this model at some point, and I hadn't gotten around to it. When I was thinking, oh, I want to try a printed solid filament to get it, kind of spooled up for a Friday's giveaway. And I needed I wanted to send something off to Fucho the Clown. He's not, I don't think he's here right now. He had one of his computers basically kind of blew up, an older computer that he was using for his auto shoutout script. So I'm going to be sending Fucho the first one. I don't think he's here, so I'm not going to ruin the surprise. Don't tell him. If you see him, don't tell him. By the way, if I'm missing any part of chat, I apologize. Chris would love 40K if anyone is willing to do a donation that large. What? Oh, yes, I would love 40K for sure. Yeah. Oh, pink and green? Okay, give me a second. Liz. So it seems all my batteries are dying. I'm just going to let them run overnight or run them down, and then they may be down for the count for a bit. Thank you, Liz. Look at all this chocolate. So we're giving away printed solid filament on Fridays. In terms of the color that David sends, I can't speak directly to that, but this chocolatey brown, which I feel, he went with, I think this is a tree brown. I think it's the official title. He missed it. This should have been chocolate brown. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is it's a chocolate brown. Just have this remaining. Let me pull out the other tool here. No problem, Joshua. Having a printer really changes your perspective on what's worthy of being printed. That's what I'm saying, is there's so many things to print, and you just have to think, what do I want? What do I want to be surrounded by? What would I appreciate having? That just kind of narrows it down. So as much as I have, all these fandoms, I have to think, well, do I want it to take up space? Why am I printing it? Some people are into the bigger things, and other people not so much. Me, I'm into the smaller things for sure. There we go. There wasn't much to remove. Now, the moment of truth. Moment of truth. It stands. It stands! Now, the first one, these two they're identical. I mean, for all intents and purposes, these two are identical. But this one, I just printed. This one was the first of this model I ever printed. So I ended up printing the first model, like, vertically, straight up and down. And so I ended up having a ton of supports in behind the cloak. And it was too many supports. I just knew I couldn't do that again. So someone suggested leaning it back. And so that's exactly what I did. So this particular model I've perfected to the point where I've got the supports built in so that I lean it, on an angle, and have eliminated any supports in between, and have these two, I want to say, both at 0.2 millimeter layer height. Smaller prints let you enjoy them sooner and have more things. That's what I'm saying, 86. That's exactly what I'm saying. But I like this trinkety stuff. So this Vader, same model. This one printed straight up and down. This other one printed at an angle. And optimized specifically for that angle. And so now I've optimized it to the point where both of them stand, despite this one not being as flat-footed as the original. The fact that it doesn't have supports to remove in and behind things makes it a big win for me. It also tends to be a bit more smooth on some of these other finer points. And in terms of between the two, despite it being the same filament, it feels like I was able to do it better, the different the newer way, in angling it in the finer details between the two. At an angle, it seemed to print better than straight up and down. So this one, the first chocolate Vader I ever printed, is going to be going off to Future the Clown. Future is going to be getting this one. The next thing I'm going to be printing, by the way, is going to be the Darth Vader articulated figure that I have not yet done in brown. I looked and I'm like, where's my chocolate Vader? And I guess I had not done a chocolate articulated Vader. So I'm going to be doing a couple of those, one for me and one for Future. Because why not? Because I'm going to be sending a package off to him anyway with his computer so he can get our Autobots, the Perillo Autobots, working again. 86 Carrera says, I've got a small collection of Porsche Hot Wheels. Don't have a lot of room for a collection. Well, it's a good thing to go with small things in. Is the shape of the helmet different? No, not really. The only difference is, they're both equally as, I would say, as bad in terms of where the back of the helmet, met the supports. But I haven't found a better way of getting that. They both kind of get chewed in the same place. No Poopy Palpy for Fucho? Not that I know of. No Poopy Palpy. I don't think I have any Palpies to print. I should do it now that I got Poop Brown, right? This is kind of Poop Brown, is it not? So I'm going to leave these standing here for the moment. I'm going to pan back. I need to move that too. I need to move my mic back and hit the little boys' room. I have to take a bio break, as we say at work, politely. Gotta take a bio break. Hey, good night, Darth Gallon. Thanks. Can we get another shout out for Darth Gallon, by the way? Liz, thank you. I'm gonna take a quick bio break, and I'll BRB.
Don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
You know, the most challenging part of walking back into this room.
Well,
after
that
doing
does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
I was going to say, the most challenging part is walking around the Lego bricks. Because, yes, I do have the usually, I mean, I'll probably pick them up tonight, but they're the Lego bricks. They're on the floor. And yes, He-Man, She-Ra, still playing in the background. Come on, who among us? If you have a TV in your room and you don't have like a good cartoon playing on it, who are you? Maybe I'm on your TV, right? There we go. So we'll just watch it together here. Prince Adam and Tila and Orko. Anyway, so I'll probably be picking those up. The hardest part about entering and leaving this room is dodging those Lego bricks. Dodging. Doing my best to dodge. Dodging things left and right, left and right. Make it happen. How you doing, Marcus? You doing well? No, I don't have a cat jam emote here. I know everybody else does. The angle you printed them definitely affected the reflectivity of the helmet. Yes, I believe so. I feel like the chocolatier... I'm sorry. I should not have moved them. The chocolatier version here, the newer one, is a much better, not for just for supports, not just for speed, but just overall quality. The newer angled one versus the older one. Just goes to show you, sometimes when you download an STL file, you have to kind of play with the angle. Don't just take it, as like, oh, I'll just print it this way. You were watching the 90s Marvel X-Men cartoon a little earlier. See, I wasn't into it. Here's the thing. Despite not being into the Marvel cartoons, despite not being into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I have a feeling I'm going to be playing those things in the background. What I want to do with Jedi around is like watch old Nickelodeon shows, right? Pinwheel or Today's Special, or You Can't Do That on Television, or even pull up Starcade. So that's like those are some things that I want to do. I want to pull up Starcade on my TV throughout the day. I'm just hoping, like, through osmosis, maybe she just... Oh, Turkey TV! Oh, my God! Yes, Tinker Toy. That's how a turkey created TV. That's how a turkey invented TV. I didn't do the Morphin Power Rangers. Did not do it. That was the best Saturday morning cartoon. Wait, which one, Groggy Nod? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a brick walk. That's true. Whew. No, Morph from X-Men. See, I didn't X-Men. I did not. Wasn't my thing. Probably saw the photos on Twitter. Just got back from spring break. Visited the Star Wars park in Disneyland. Oh, that's awesome. Did you make me a droid? Did you build me a droid, Marcus? I'm not expecting you did. Most people do not. That's the thing. As depending on the day, like I want to tune in. Like I'm like, what do I want to watch? I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this in ages. I'll pull it up on YouTube and just watch and have old episodes running throughout the day. I did not start out on He-Man episodes this morning. I started out on like G.I. Joe. I think it went Transformers is what I was watching, and Transformers morphed into He-Man. So all roads lead to He-Man, apparently. Still have some photos of unique Star Wars merch we scored in Mexico. Oh, I hate you, Ethan's dad 3D. Because there's some good Star Wars merch in Mexico if you go, oh, I hate you. I hate you and I love you. And I appreciate you, but mostly I hate you. If you have here's the thing. You know I love you if you also love Star Wars. You know I hate you if you have Star Wars stuff that I don't have. That is an automatic I hate you. A good kind of hate. It's a loving hate, really. But it's mostly hate. If you have, don't ever tell me, like, hey, we got the Star Wars thing. And like, I don't have it. Do you have a second one? No. Okay, fine. Then I hate you forever. I need to get this Darth Vader. Need to get the Darth Vader print going here. The new Darth Vader. Darth Vader new. There we go. Give me a moment. Gotta load it up. Next time I go pick up doubles. Yeah, you always. It's fair to say that Chris, even if, here's the thing. You could send me a Star Wars thing, and I by the way, sometimes I'd be willing to pay, especially if it's not a surprise. Otherwise, I'd let you know, like, no, I already have it, don't buy it. But I love duplicates because I cannot have enough. I cannot. I will never have enough Star Wars. It's just never, it's not a thing. It's not in my vocabulary. Especially the droids. You know, you can build a droid at Disneyland. You can actually make your own droid with a hat and, different parts and all that stuff. Can't have enough. Star Wars figures cannot have enough. Cannot. So we're going to print a Vader. We're going to start a chocolate Vader here. One of these is going to be going off to Fucho the Clown. Because I got to get a box off to him here. Hate is the path to the dark side. I agree, it is. But some people like walking on the wild side. I like walking on the dark side. And when I'm serious, like I don't run, I don't jog, I don't exercise. I just Silver Sunbeam says, so you'd be jealous of my record store day Porg picture disc, vinyl single with music from The Last Jedi? I would, Silver Sunbeam. I realize this is like breaking all kinds of protocol here. Hopefully I'm not going to make everybody dizzy. You can see up there, look on the top of the shelf. You see the top of the shelf, you can see a Vader disc. That is a Vader LP, vintage Star Wars Vader LP up there. I do have that one. I have like the Return of the Jedi 45 as well. Sorry, I'm not licensed to play the He-Man there, but for real though, when I talk about nerd-stalgia, say, oh, you should watch cartoons. Like I live it, dude. You saw the Vader? So I have that one. That's the one I have, and I also have the Star Wars LP, like the big one that was almost like a storybook on record, but not the 45, not like the kid book, but the bigger one as well, because it also has a Vader on the cover. I should watch Beast Wars. Stories is really good. I'm you know what, Mystery Goat? I'd give it a shot. Although I don't really get into the cartoons. I keep hoping that Jedi and I are ultimately going to find a cartoon that we both enjoy watching. I think the last time that happened was Daniel Tiger. I don't mind Daniel Tiger. I like Daniel Tiger a lot, though it wasn't my Daniel Tiger. Daniel Tiger's got really good lessons. Really good. Like, Daniel Tiger's, like, easily tops. It's good stuff, Daniel Tiger. But I'm trying to... She's moving past it. The last Bender series was awesome. 86 Carrera notes. Isn't there a new one that's going to be released? They're spending, like, a ton of money per episode. So I was going to wait for that. There's a few new ones that are going to be released this week. So many new ones on a variety of these services that I have not yet watched. Here we go. Boggling here. Pretty sure that's the same boggling, and I'm fairly confident they're the same porgs. Maybe different paint apps. There we go. Stay Alive 7.
Stay Alive _7 just resubscribed for 6 months.
He is still alive.
My friends. Perillo, hello.
I'm still alive. What is it? This was a triumph. I'm making a print here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Stay alive, science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us and the ones who play SOTOR. Doing my best there. Hey, stay alive. Hope you're doing well. Cyberchip knows the score. Aperture Science. You heard that in Bee Gees' voice? Let's see, what's a good Bee Gees song? I remember the first time I heard the Portal theme song. Never played it. Never played Portal. But the first time I heard it, I'm like, wow, I really like it. Jonathan Colton, yeah? He does IKEA. Dun, 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 IKEA. Stay Alive 7, I printed a chocolate-looking Vader. Stay Alive 7. Stay Alive 7 is a SOTOR guy, and he's also a 3D printer guy here on Twitch, a streamer. You need to be following. I'm knocking over my chocolate Vaders. These are not really chocolate. It just looks like a chocolate filament. But I'm actually going to be giving away, maybe not this color filament, but filament from the same company. This is printed solid filament. I printed this one tonight, this particular Vader figurine, and I've printed this Vader figurine in a variety of filaments before. But the first time I ever printed this particular figurine was specifically in the chocolatey brown filament. This was the first one I ever printed. So I wanted to go back to it because I thought I made other adjustments that would make it better. And I'm not wrong. This one definitely, the newer version turned out a little better in many ways than the first version. I did the second version at an angle, the new version. And I'm going to be sending this older one off to someone along with a computer that he needs. Future the Clown, a supporter for the longest time in this channel, was running a script so that when people like you, Stay Alive 7, pop into chat, you automatically give a shout out. And he started doing that maybe a few weeks ago, but the computer apparently died. And like, I have an extra PC laying around. It's doing nothing. Fucho, you've been a great supporter. And I didn't say this verbatim, but I'm like, hey, I'd be happy to send it to you. So I'm going to be sending him a computer to run that script, because it's been immensely helpful and he's been immensely supportive. So I believe in kind of giving back to those types of the people who help and kind of go above and beyond. And Future has been around for well over a year. I don't know what he's standing at in terms of subscription, but he's been out. He's been with me for longer, much longer than a year. Yeah. So that's what I printed this tonight, this Vader figurine, and currently I'm printing a a Vader, articulated Vader. I'm printing this figurine, basically this Vader figurine in this chocolatey brown. Sorry, my boggling fell over. So this, I'm printing this next. Here, we'll just put it back there. Sorry, there's like too much Star Wars in one picture. Stay alive, 7, stay alive, 7, well, you can tell by the way I stream SWTOR, I'm a Jedi guy, and I love it, and I want some more. Stay alive. Well, you can tell by the way I click my mouse that I sit here in my house, and I love playing with Star Wars. It's my favorite thing, and it never bores. You know, I am okay. You could look the other way. Please don't, because I need you as much as you need me, you do. I'm playing Star Wars. Stay alive. He's gone. He's gone now, isn't he? He was gone. He was gone, right? He was gone, wasn't he? He was... Weird Al Yankovic had too much of an impression on me. He just... Yeah. Is that the Lego one removable helmet? No, not so much. Corey. Good to see you, Corey. Shout out to Corey. Can my voice go any higher? I can try, Shannon S. Rona. Shout out to Shannon S. Rona. And shout out to Corey. Hang on. Do we have a mod with us? I don't know if we have a mod with us, but let me make sure we get shout outs to Shannon and to Corey. Oops. Oh, apparently I not Comic Cage. No, that's not Corey. There we go. I mean, hey, it's nice to shout out Comic Cage Clothing, but I don't think he's streaming. You made that one. It was a pain to your pain on the old build plate. No, I just do it at an angle. I've got it like at 30%. So Shannon's asking if my voice can go any higher. Let me try it. Well, you can tell by the way I watch my streams that I have no idea what I'm doing. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. That's as high as I go, and I think it hurts. Oh my god. That's as high as I go. Oh my god. I think I gave myself a hernia. Wow. Whew. Test your range with the chorus line on Take On Me. Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be shedding Rona 50. Okay, that's as high as I go. That's damn. Yeah, I can't. That's my limit. I hit my limit. It's my Shannon broke Chris. Seems to be a skill of mine. Shannon, it's a good skill. Put it on your resume. You have a theme song now. Yes. Nah. Oh, gotta stretch. Free Heathen's asking me to stretch. Good stretch. Thank you for reminding me to stretch. Didn't get a fart out of me though. The fart was trapped in me. Your ears are bleeding? Imagine me. My voice is flying a kite. What is that? Flying a kite. Take On Me was a great. I love Take On Me. It was a good song, but the actual the video. Perfect emote, Cyberchip. A spinning porg. Oh, sorry. Let me zoom in. Get you closer to the action there. Sorry, it wasn't as action oriented as it could have been. Great. No. Take On Me was one of my favorite songs from the 80s. I have so many favorite songs from the 80s. So many. Every time I hear Take On Me, I go straight back to pop-up video. Pop-up video. Pop-up video. I loved pop-up video. VH1 was fine, but pop-up video was like awesome. Let's stretch. Put on your red shoes and stretch the quads. What, Krusty? What? Amish Gnome 3D finally done with work. What'd you miss? They were testing my vocal range. They were seeing how high I went. I printed a Vader. We were blessed by the presence of so many fine geeks here among us. And Amish Gnome, can we get a shout out to Amish Gnome? Yeah, there. Okay, that was legit. I do get gassy when I shout out Amish Gnome. It's true. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes I do fart. I'm not even gonna apologize for it. And honestly, I don't think Amish Gnome wants me to apologize. Because if Amish Gnome got shouted out here in chat and I didn't fart, he might be offended. Oh, you're older than that. HBO Video Jukebox. No, the only thing I remember from HBO Video was da 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 that was the only HBO Video Jukebox that I knew of. That was it. Never apologize for farting. It's natural. It is. Really, it is. Unless y'all force it. Y'all might just force it like with your... Force it with your hands. Remember Brain Games? Barely. Groggy nod. I remember What Will They Think of Next on Nickelodeon. I think that was on Nickelodeon, right? What Will They Think of Next? Okay. Liz is clipping left and right. I don't know. I gotta catch up on these clips. Let's see what we got here. See if we got anything I can tweet. Hang on. That was legit. I do get gassy when I shout out Amish Gnome. You remember Double Dare? Yes, Double Dare. Although Double Dare came along for me in the later years of Nickelodeon. God, this one's begging to be clipped. Testing your speakers here. Better than THX. There we go. Thank you for that clip, Liz. Your memory shot. All you remember is Slime Time. Slime Time would have been... I mean, Slime started with You Can't Do That on television. I think that's pretty much how Slime on Nickelodeon started. How am I doing here? Give me a second. I'm not liking how part of that's looking, but we'll see how this goes. There was a great game show on Comedy Central, lasted 2 seasons, called Beat the Geeks. Oh, I remember watching that. Barely, but I do remember. Mystery Goats. Out of Control. Oh, oh God. That Colin something hosted it. Wasn't it Colin something rather? Out of Control? I liked Out of Control. Out of Control was fun. Colin Quinn, that was it. Who later on went to do Saturday Night Live. Colin Quinn. I do remember that. Coda120 likes 70 live action shows like Land of the Lost and Monster Squad. I don't remember Monster Squad. I do remember Land of the Lost. Did not enjoy Land of the Lost and the Slee Stacks. It wasn't my thing. It was so campy. Even back then, Coda120. I never liked live action back in the 70s. Rarely liked live action. It was so campy for me. Even then. Even in the... Dude, if I'm saying it was campy in the 70s, I don't know what it was. King of the Nerds, yep. In fact, I still follow the first King of the Nerds, Celeste Anderson. She's a Halo, expert. Like, she's a... What's the best word to use? She still streams on Twitch, too, Celeste. King of the Nerds. two very best Nick game shows, Nick Arcade and Legend of the Hidden Temple. No. Best Nick game show was Double Dare. Period. End of story. It was the campy aspect you liked. I just did not. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was about the campiness of some of that live action. It was a turnoff. Don't know why. And some of the movies that I liked, now watching them, I'm like, yeah, that was really campy. Why did I like that? I don't know. Addams Family versus the Munsters. I think I like the Munsters more than the Addams Family, and I don't know why. Don't know why, but I would choose the Munsters over the Addams Family. I think I liked the Munsters theme song way more than the Addams Family. It's like, yeah, okay, it's catchy, but like the Munsters theme song. I'm sorry. If they were wrestling, if the Munsters theme song was arm wrestling with the Addams Family, the Munsters theme song stomps. It stomps. Or as the kids say these days, it Fs. Even though when they say F, it's more like the actual F word. The Munsters theme song. Oh my God. Always and forever, Munsters theme song. And maybe that's why I like the show more. I don't know why. and Fred Gwynn was a genius. Anything by Sid and Marty Krofft, indeed. Although I only remember maybe a few Sid and Marty Krofft's shows. I don't remember Seven Cities of Gold. I don't remember that, Groggy Nod. Double Dare was fantastic, quite the contender. As a young kid who loved video games, Nick Arcade. No. Starcade, Mystery Goat. Starcade is the goat. FYI. I'm telling a goat right now, a mystery goat. Starcade beat Nick Arcade. I'm just going to, in fact, that's a tweet. Hang on. Starcade, Nick Arcade. Just saying it. Putting it out there. I have now tweeted it. It has been tweetened. You could see the freaking zippers in the Slee Stack costumes. Oh man, that was campy then. I remember the Sid and Marty Krofft in general, but I don't know if I remember latching on to any particular Sid and Marty Krofft show. Chi-Town Deke has dropped in. What am I comparing the Munsters to? Well, someone was mentioning Addams Family, and I'm like, well, I like the Munsters more than the Addams Family for one weird reason. Starcade was before your time.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Hang on. Is that a Zach? Zach is the only one who ever plays that sound effect. Hello, Zach. Hello. Hello. Zach. Hello. Hello. I only have one Lego brick emote, and it's the barefoot walking over, it's the barefoot Lego walk. That's the only one I have. That's it. That's the only one I have. Dyna Girl? I don't remember Dyna Girl. We're just tripping nostalgic, Zach. It's inevitable. You start talking to me, then, it's just gonna happen. There's a cool documentary on the programming behind Nick Arcade. Oh, interesting. I don't remember watching Nick Arcade, though. Maybe once or twice. Starcade was like the pinnacle for me, though. It was Starcade, and then that was it. Nice, Liz. It's time to print myself horizontally on my heated bed. Yes. Groggy Nod, you probably need to extrude, which is something you should do every day. It's good for your health. It's great for your health. That's like choosing which twin you like most. I'm glad I don't have to decide. One of the, I'm going to say to Jedi one day, I'm like, you're my favorite daughter. And she's going to, she'll be happy. And then she's going to realize eventually, like, wait a minute. I'm his only daughter. You are my favorite child. Well, she doesn't realize she's my only child. So I can make a compliment and be honest. You are my favorite, even if I'm ready to strangle her because, children. But I would never do that. I don't believe in that. I mean, I don't think anybody believes in that. But you know what it's like to be a parent. Like, You want to just, but you can't. You deal. You deal. You just deal with it. Yeah, I do not even tolerate, I don't tolerate any kind of hitting around here. Like, sometimes she's been frustrated and she's hit. I'm like, nope, that's not going to happen. I don't tolerate people throwing things around here. I'm like, nope, not a thing. Not going to happen. Nope. We want to go full Homer Simpson, but shouldn't. Yeah, shouldn't. No, won't. And she knows. Because, I mean, and here's the reason why I'm going to explain this. Because I've told Jedi over and over again, or I've asked her, I'm like, what's my job? Because I've told her, I'm like, I have two jobs. I'm here to protect, and I'm here to prepare. It's my job to protect you, and it's my job to prepare you. Those are my two jobs. That's it. As far as she's concerned, it's to protect and prepare. And I feel I would be out of, if I did not restrain myself from, we all get frustrated, right? But like, I have lived and I grew up in a more corporal environment, shall we say, where it was normalized growing up in the 80s that you hit your kids, smacked, pinched, etc., spanking, it was normalized. That cycle broke with me. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen with Jedi. It's never going to happen. I will never raise my hand to her. And I know she's going to frustrate me. And trust me, I'm Italian, I get it, but like, no, we'll never do it, ever. I don't like getting hit, and I won't do it. So when I said that, it's obviously I'm exaggerating. Yeah, every parent takes a different approach, but like, I believe very strongly in that. I also believe very strongly in watching old TV shows, getting her to grow up on the classics. But unfortunately, as soon as she sees a TV show that has black bars on the side, she writes it off. She doesn't want to watch it if it's got black bars on the side. She just thinks it's old if it's not widescreen. I'm like, you're killing me. Although she has watched a few older episodes of Arthur on PBS, and I'm fine with that. Arthur's good. She's watched, I guess, school has watched Magic School Bus. I tried to get her watching a Schoolhouse Rock, but I think Diana kept making fun of it, so Jedi wrote it off. So I kind of blame Diana about that. I think Diana was... So it's okay. Let me get this straight. Diana, it's okay for you to watch your nostalgic stuff, but it's not okay for me to say my nostalgic stuff. I don't... Where do you mentally draw that line? It just doesn't seem very fair to me. One nostalgia is less than another. No, it may be newer, but it doesn't make it any less nostalgic. Fool her and do the zoom on the TV. Good idea, Mystery Goat. I should do that next time. I don't know if I can do that easily. Let me find out. Hang on. I probably could. No, I can't. Nah. I've been like playing a 3-hour. Oh no. Oh, I may have screwed it up. Oh crap! I screwed it up. Schmidt. A 3-hour compilation of Masters of the Universe. This is what it tripped into. I remember Fractured Fairy Tales, Coda 120. That was a part of a Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah? Silver Sunbeam was going to post a render of the chess set working on Discord. Won't let me upload images. Really, Silver Sunbeam? You should be able to, if you're a sub here, you should be able to synchronize your sub here with the Discord privileges. Yeah, Liz, I think that's what I'm going to do is just have school. I'm going to start it on Schoolhouse Rock one morning, and then if she walks in, she's going to see it or hear it. Rocky and Bullwinkle sometimes played early morning on school mornings. Hello there, Bionic. It is good to see you. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Your brother and you had heads of iron and butts of steel, and my mom tested its metal plenty of times, and we gave her reason to do so. We both came out on the other side, good men, not in trouble with the law. I hope the same for Jedi. Fraggle Rock. Grew up with Fraggle Rock. I did. Watched a few new episodes, but didn't. I'm definitely I love the Muppets. Very much looking forward to the new Muppets series that'll be coming on Disney Plus. I'm hoping it'll be more for me than tweens or kids, but I know, Liz. I know the music will draw her in. It's great music. The music of Schoolhouse Rock is definitely got a hook. You're surprised Fraggle Rock isn't owned by Disney. It probably is. It's just licensing right now. Probably went to Apple TV. anybody's guess. But remember, Fraggle Rock also aired on HBO back in the day. It was synced, but it's not again. Okay, Silver Sunbeam, give me a second. Maybe I have to jar something loose here. One moment. I'm going to look into the integrations. Twitch. Sync. Last synced last Thursday. Weird. All right, I'm syncing again. Last sync today. Okay. You should be able to use emotes over there now and post pictures. You should. Theoretically. Try it now. I remember Hong Kong Phooey. Wonder if it broke away in the deal like Sesame Street. See, that's the thing, is these licenses are so complex that you never know where who had the right and for how long. It's like even now, a lot of the MCU shows that were on Netflix are on have finally been brought over to Disney Plus. Hang on. I think I've got some filament. Kind of got some filament hanging off. I may have to clean that off after the next go, which is weird. Why would I have filament clinging? Punisher was too slow. I don't know if I didn't watch The Punisher. I watched The Punisher as a part of Daredevil. Didn't watch the standalone Punisher. Didn't watch standalone Luke Cage. Didn't watch standalone what's the other guy? Didn't watch the second season of Jessica Jones. Watched The Defenders. Iron Fist. Did not watch standalone Iron Fist. Hey, Silver Sunbeam, that happens again. You just let me know, okay? Happy to give it a jog. Thundar the Barbarian. Never watched it. Remember it. Just never watched it. I hope we get more Daredevil as well. Fix him, dude. Like, he is right. That was the best thing to come out of that relationship. Best. Oh, Daredevil was so well done on Netflix. It was the precursor to Disney Plus, as far as I was concerned. Daredevil walked so Disney Plus MCU could run. Luke Cage had its moments. Yeah, I don't doubt that. And I just heard enough bad things about Iron Fist that I'm like, I'm not going to bother. Enjoyed Jessica Jones' first season a lot. If only because Tennant was in it, but he's my doctor. Second season, I didn't really latch onto. Thought that Muppet stuff was owned by Henson. I don't know. Mystery Goat, there's so many licenses and it's so complex. Back to the original post. If choosing between the Munsters and the Addams Family, I choose the Brady Bunch. I would too. I would choose the Brady Bunch over the Munsters. It's been so... honestly, see, these are the shows... I don't know if I'd tune into the Munsters in the background, but, like, if I wasn't watching cartoons and having them play in the background, I would think of all the old shows like Gilligan's Island and have that going in the background. Or Brady Bunch and have that going on in the background. Assuming that these episodes are on YouTube somewhere. That's the thing, is like I just want to set. I don't want to like subscribe to something to watch these shows and tune in. No, I just want to like press a button on YouTube and have it do the algorithm. Because you forget YouTube. YouTube has like screwed me over on subscribing to channels. I'm never going to subscribe to another channel again on YouTube until they change things. Because it's pointless. It's pointless. Even the algorithm that surfaces various things, like as I was browsing through, I'm like, why is it recommending this garbage? Like, this is just total trash. Why is it recommending this? Your wife's an OG Little House on the Prairie nerd. Yeah, I was a fan of Little House. The Waltons hated, but Little House loved. Isn't that weird? Your team Addams Family? I never did the Addams Family. Yeah, I watched the movies, and I watched a few of the episodes enough. I guess there's going to be a new reboot. I think a Burton-directed reboot on Netflix. I'd watch that. The newer stuff, I'll give a shake. The Addams Family House. Yes, there you go, the free heathen. Jan's voice. Munster, Munster, Munster. I've probably seen all the Brady Bunch episodes. I loved the Brady Bunch. Growing up in the 80s, even though it was, happening in the 60s and 70s, It was old when I was young, the Brady Bunch, which is a trip. It's a trip and a half. Because, but not that dated, honestly. I mean, it was dated in the sense that, you knew it was old or older. But, back in the 80s, we didn't have, the technology hadn't changed that much. Maybe we had computers, or we were beginning to enter the home computing age. But it's still, you had to call your parents, and we used the phone. It wasn't old. I mean, it was older, but not old. Leave It to Beaver, I didn't mind. Wasn't my favorite, though. The Addams Family started when Uncle Fester farted, and now they all departed. The Addams Family. You like the crashing model train Gomez loved to crash? Hot Cheetos with nacho cheese is the bomb. Can't eat either one of them anymore. So I'm gonna I'll have to take your word for it. Although I did pick up some spicy guacamole on sale for like $2 for this huge container. Because it was like, it's about to go bad or whatever. Never got into the Partridge Family, ever. Did not do the Partridge Family. So I'd have to say I couldn't give it a fair shake, but I did the Brady Bunch before I did Partridge Family. Partridge Family would probably not be a show that I would pull up on the TV. Now I am curious to know what Jedi would think if she saw Brady Bunch playing on the screen, or even Gilligan's Island. I do wonder what she'd say about Gilligan's Island. Admittedly, I did have a crush on Mary Ann. If I had a choice for crushes, Mary Ann was my jam. I did not like Ginger. Mary Ann was more down to earth, right? I like that. I had a crush on Mary. I admit it. I had a crush on Mary Ann. Blast from the past. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I'd be watching Chris Perillo, but here I am sitting in my chair. Who could it be? It's Chris Perillo, not me. Yeah, that's... Every male geek had a crush on Marianne. Not everyone. Some people were more Ginger fans than Marianne, apparently. It wasn't, no, not Mrs. Howell. Lovey, as we call it. It wasn't a Mrs. Howell fan. I wasn't a Mr. Howell fan. The Millionaire. I was not a Millionaire and his wife. I was not a Howell fan. That wasn't my thing. I liked the Professor. The Professor was smart. The Professor kind of knew what was going on. He was probably my favorite Gilligan's Island character. The Professor knew, right? Never got into Buck Rogers as deeply, so I can't say I had a massive crush on Aaron Gray. The Professor was dreamy. I could see that. Samantha or Jeannie? Samantha. Easily, Marcus. Samantha. I loved Bewitched. Never got into Jeannie. Never got into I Dream of Jeannie, but I did watch Bewitched. To the point where when they switched Darrens, I was like, that's not Darren. That's not my Darren. My Darren, I want to say, was Dick York. The first Darren was my Darren. The second Darren I didn't like as much. I liked the first Darren. The first Darren was my Darren. Just like with Doctor Who. Tennant is my doctor. Never watched Ponderosa. The Western stuff didn't really like. Probably my favorite Western was either F Troop. I enjoyed that because of the slapstick nature of it. Or even if you're going to go to films, I enjoyed The Apple Dumpling Gang. I could still, in fact, one of these days, like I said, I'd probably pull up Disney Plus and just play that movie, these old Disney movies, just have them going on in the background during a work day as background noise. I'd do it. I remember Young Writers. I do remember. I think I watched that. I don't remember much about it, but I do remember seemingly. No, Tenet over Smith any day. Smith was okay. But Tenet was my doctor, and honestly, it was downhill from there. And I've tried. tried. Well, fix him, dude. That's what you get. That's what you get. Fix him, dude. That's what you get. Sorry. It's just what you get. Not to upset you, but it's what you get. What do you say to rating It's the Jang, a Lego builder? He also rated us the other day. Very supportive, fellow geek. You gotta hang on. Here's why. He was doing a train through a Lego set, so we have to get him to do a train through the Lego set because he was showing he's got this whole like Lego, like a literal city in his area. Like it's just incredible. It blows you away. So like he hopefully he'll do the. I don't know if he's doing a train right now. Maybe he'll run the train when we raid. You've got to see this, dude. You've got to see this. You've got to see this. It's incredible. It is incredible. And plus, Jang has been very supportive of these streams. So I'm always happy to when I see someone streaming that I haven't rated in a while or haven't done. Like I'm very happy to pass support their way. Brick streamers, 3D printers, just chatters, people who who come in here and support the things that I do. I'm very happy to kind of return that favor. Got to spread the love though. It's difficult to just do the same raids, the same over and over and over again. I kind of want to spread the love. And by the way, Loyal is also streaming. I don't know if he's still got a Filament giveaway going on, but FYI, he is streaming. I'm throwing that out there because you may be interested in that. Thank you, everybody, though, for allowing us to get through another goal, if you will. It's been great to have your support tonight. We got through the sub goal. Oh wait, hang on. No, we dropped under. We're 3. Never mind. We're 3 under the sub. Well, okay, we better raid before I get 3 new subs because otherwise I'd have to walk over Lego bricks again barefoot. I did that once. Once a night is more than enough. Thank you for helping us hit that goal, even ever so briefly, to do the barefoot brick walk. But we're good now. So we're gonna be rating It's the Jang.
Zach and Rutledge just gifted 5 subs.
Don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Can everyone say thank you, Zach? Can everyone just say thank you, Zach Rutledge? Here, I thought I was going to be able to escape this. All right, well, I guess I can't. Get those emotes going. Let me see. Hang on. I see a couple of brick emotes. Zach knows what he's doing. Zach's on point. Cyberchip's on point. Look at that. He's got some Lego bricks. I see I got some spittle on my camera. I'm gonna have to clean that off. Okay.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
It isn't, because I gotta do it.
Almonds, folks!
I just as soon... Do you have the time to listen to me whine? You obviously do, and thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. I knew you could do it. Stuck to my foot.
Don't know the power of the Perillo side of the Force. It's not so much dark as it is weird. Like, it really gets weird in here. So weird.
Ow. Ow. Okay. Well, with that, what a great way to end the night. Thank you everybody for your support. We're gonna be rating It's the Jang, who's a brick straight like our oh, it's done. A real brick streamer. Me, I'm a fake brick streamer. I like Lego. I love collecting Lego. I love the bricks, and I don't build them enough around here. I know I don't. I would like to apologize for not building enough Lego bricks. I would like to apologize. I don't think you mind. Maybe you do. Maybe you do mind. So this is who we're going to be rating. It's the Jang. Hopefully he's going to give us a good tour of his train set. It looks like he's got some gray bricks and black bricks. Let's see if he's gonna hang on. Okay, go over there and ask for a train tour. We're gonna use those. Get the Perillo Raid emotes ready. Get the Perillo Raid emotes ready. If you're a sub in this channel, and most of you are, and I appreciate that, get those Perillo Raid emotes staged, ready to go. You got them? Got the Perillo Raid emotes? Got to drop them. Sorry, the quote was a jelly baby. No, it wasn't. Chi-Town Geek. I can't talk. Get them going. Get them ready. Here we go. We're going to be Tusken rating It's the Jang tonight. Thank you for hanging. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. Thank you so much for helping us reach the sub goal twice in one night. Twice! That's an incredible amount. Thank you for being an incredible person. Here we go. Tusken rating. I'll see everybody tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. And remember, on Friday, we're giving away some printed solid filament. Let's go ask Jang if he can give us a train tour of what he's got, because it's pretty cool. Here we go. Tusken rating in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Jang. Do it. Oh, wait, where did he go? Oh, there's Jang. Okay. Couldn't find him. Looks like he's falling asleep.
Holy heck! Oh god! Oh god! It's. Oh. Chris, you gotta go out. I understand.